Oh my days, that title screen really sets the tone for everything right there. Right, character. Oh yeah, I forgot you can name your character. Flimbledy Wimble. Flimbledy Wimble. Sex. Yes please. No, seriously, shush. Male. Female. There we go. Class. It doesn't really matter. All this really does is affect your starting gear and how hard the first boss is to defeat. Go with Wanderer this time, because I like the dex bonuses that you get from that. On the bottom left there you've got your level and your vitality, attunement, endurance, strength, dexterity, resistance, intelligence and faith. Those affect your effectiveness with various weapons, your health, your endurance affects your stamina and equip load. Resistance affects your resistance to various things in the game, and these are largely a useless stat because those resistances will get built up as you dump points into other areas anyway, so that's not really important. Intelligence affects your ability to cast spells and the damage bonuses you get from them. Certain spells require certain levels of intelligence and it acts as a multiplier for the damage that those spells do. The same with faith and miracles. Dexterity again does the same with hand weapons, like certain weapons are more dex based, requiring more dexterity to use them to inflict damage based on that stat rather than strength weapons which take it from the strength stat. Your beginning gift, none of these really make much of a difference. The Master Key is the one that only really matters. It allows you to unlock pretty much any unlockable door that does require a specific key right from the start. Pendant does nothing, it was a bit of a joke. Binoculars, you can get them in the game. Twin Humanities, why bother? They just add humanities to you, which restores your health and allows you to turn human. Being human is a big core mechanic in this game. Black Firebomb just does damage. Goddess's Blessing is just, well, it sounds like it's a one-time use HP restoration, so I'm going to go with the Master Key. Physique, this is just whatever you want it to be. But yeah, I'm just going to go with an average player. And you get all these sliders, so you can just adjust the maturity to make them really old looking. Just the hormones. I like that description, hormones, like. And you can go into these even further in detail and customize like the forehead, so you can just be like, I want a really wide brow, really shallow. Ooh, fucking hell, look at those eyes. Oh my god, that's freaky. Do that. I usually just play with these sliders to try and get someone looking really freakish. Oh my god, look how low those eyebrows are. I get some graphical glitches when she blinks now. About the eyes, I'll just do that. I don't know, when the eye's spacing wide. I want to make a frog. There you go. Oh yes. And just the pupil colours there. And you just really make some freakishly looking people. Get that nose pointed right up in the sky. You can really pull it in on her face. There we go. Oh, that. What am I doing to this poor woman? Oh my god, that nose though. Okay, big face lady. The big face lady. Let's do this. Apologies to anybody out there if this looks like you. No one's going to watch this video anyway, there's no search tags on it, so it's just going to go out to the people I give it to. Let's just really make her look fucking freakish. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, she's happy. Oh, no, she's sad. You can see that that's going to happy, and it's not making her look much happier. Although, with what I've done to her face, would you be happy? Now she just looks grumpy as fuck. Oh, look at that. She's got it puckered up and gives you a kiss. Okay, that's fine. Let's really bring that chin back. Yes, there we go. Chin depth. Really drag that chin back. That's lovely. Lovely, she's a beauty. Oh, look at her. She's a gorgeous piece of ass. You would, wouldn't you? You just would. Oh, let's see if I can get her hair pink. Oh, yeah, I'm getting somewhere. Kinda pinkish? That'll do. That'll do, look. That'll do. Right then. What have I done to this poor girl? Flimbledy Wimble? I'm sorry. This game's going to be crueler to you than I've been. Oh my god, that face! That face though. Ugh, that's a face not even a mother could love. Okay, so this is just like a little tutorial section. These orange messages on the floor, they're a way that players can communicate with each other, but the game also uses them to give very limited tutorial information to you. So you just go up to them and press A, and you can leave them for other players as well later on. See, look at this guy, he's an undead, and the longer that you remain undead and the more times you die and get reborn, you become a hollow and you lose all your humanity altogether, which is represented by that bar in the top left that you can't quite see, but it's got a 00 in it. Ow, that was a heavy attack, and RB does a light attack. There you go. All I got is a broken hilt of a short sword at the moment, but I'll get some stuff in a bit. You okay there, bro? And there you can see that guy walking around in the background. He's the first boss of the game. That's the guy you gotta fight to get out of here. He's usually the boss that everyone gives up on and leaves the game and never comes back, because it's a notoriously difficult game. And you can do gestures like that guy. He's the guy you gotta fight to get out of here. To prove your worth as the chosen undead. Yeah, B does like a little forward roll thing. So yeah, Dark Souls. Oh my days, Dark Souls. The amount I love this game is unreal. So yeah, this is the first main area that you come to. You can light the bonfire. These act as your respawn points, checkpoints, whatever you want to call them. This is where you come to level up and rest at the bonfire, which restores your health and your magic charges and what have you. Ooh, hello. So like you're like, oh, this place looks cute. Next we go smashy pots. There's very rarely anything in. Oh my god! Fuck! No! Oh my days, that fucking hurt! Oh, shit, I forgot this guy comes in. Nope! Shit! I forgot this guy shows up here. Jesus Christ. You can't fight, well you can fight him here and you get like rewarded if you kill him, but the idea is just to run down here and escape him. Oh, fuck me. Oh, let's get that shit out of me. I forgot that guy came up at that point. Oh, there we go. And then you got this little area. It's a very subtly crafted tutorial, so I'm gonna just equip that shield. And you got your left hand, your right hand and your left hand. So I'm gonna put my shield in my left hand, and you'll use your left hand with left bumper and left trigger. So like left trigger will parry and left bumper will block. I mean, you can swap hands if you really feel like it and put the shield in your right hand and the weapon in your left hand, but I don't know why you would want to do that. Clicking in the right stick will target lock, so you can remain focused on your enemy, so that when you roll around them and you strafe left and right. And now you get your first weapon here, which is, for me, the scimitar, so I'm going to put that in. Hey boo! If you roll at the right time, you dodge the attack. Now, press right bumper, you'll do a normal attack. Continue to press right bumper, you'll combo. And you notice the stamina meter goes down, and then you have to wait for it to recharge. And if you roll and then hit right bumper immediately after coming out of the roll, you see how you do a special attack? You get a lot of those attacks. Like you can do a running attack by tapping backwards and hitting your attack button then, or you can run, like start sprinting and then do the attack. And you have different situational attacks. And then you've got the heavy attack on your right trigger, which takes a little bit longer to queue up and takes more stamina, but does more damage. So the combat is basically about stamina management, positioning, and doing as much damage to your opponent while taking as little damage from them as possible. As you can see, I've got very little life left, so I need to make sure I do not get hit practically at all. So you just kind of explore around. As you can see, there's nothing down here. And work your way through the world. The game doesn't hold your hand in any way. It doesn't do anything to help you. It doesn't encourage you, or if anything, it's just a series of pitfalls and traps designed to kill the unwary. So you open this door from the back. Now I'm gonna go rest at this bonfire, because I know what's coming. The first time you play this game, you won't know what's coming, so chances are you will have tried to run up that staircase like I did the first time I played this game, and you will encounter the first of the game's many traps don't know if you saw that then, but a giant steel ball came rolling down, embedded itself in this wall. There it is, look. Hey buddy!
Oh, here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favourite.
And now he's going to go hollow and lose control of his sanity. And when you come back here, you will have to fight him as a hollow. But I'm not going to do that. There you go, go ahead and die. I'm going to go up here and fight this guy. And I'm going to attempt to show you the parry mechanic. Nope, timing's bad. There we go. If you get the timing right on a parry, you have the chance to do a riposte, where if you immediately hit the light attack button, you'll do a critical attack that does an insane amount of damage. And learning to do that is part of the key to being good at this game. Learning to parry and riposte, especially as an early character, is incredibly important to keeping yourself alive. Now I've got to fight multiple opponents. See, the game very subtly teaches you all these mechanics. Like up until now you fought one enemy at a time, and now we're fighting two. Oh, look at that, I missed the riposte though. Still, the dead angle of the weapon, because he swings it at such an angle like that, it cuts across left to right. I hit the first guy, and the dead angle as he pulled the weapon across hit the other guy. The hitbox of the weapon actually functions as a weapon should. Forgot about that guy. And there you go, you see me blocking his arrows. You can't actually parry an arrow in this. So there you go, your first encounter with an archer. So in this space of time, the game's taught you to fight two enemies at once, a ranged enemy, and now if we go through this door instead of going through the fog, the game's going to teach us how to fight a stronger enemy. This guy's got a shield and does a lot more damage with his attacks. He also has a lot more health, so you really need to learn that parry mechanic that we've just practiced to take this guy down very easily and quickly, otherwise he could do a lot of damage to you very quickly. My health's a bit low now, so I'm going to chug one of those Estuses. That didn't sound very good. See, you heard that sound and saw the screen shake, so you know there's something big and nasty waiting for you nearby. And we've got this fog door here. Traverse the white light. So you can basically assume there's going to be something nasty behind this. So it's kind of this game's sort of way of telling you that these tend to signify you're going into a boss area. Sometimes they'll just be what I call area breakers, where they denote loading areas between area to area. Because there are no loading screens once you're in the game. The entire game transitions seamlessly from one area to the other. So we can pretty much make the assumption that there's going to be a boss behind this light, and it teaches you to be wary of these white light things, so that when you do come across those area breakers for your first time playing through, you get a sense of relief because you're not going to have to fight a boss when you go through it, and then the next one you go through you might have to fight a boss behind you. You're like, oh fuck, what did I just get myself into? So let's do this. And now the game spawns you atop this guy, and if you're proactive you get rewarded with a plunging attack. So if you jump off and hold right bumper as you go down and onto an enemy, you do what's called a plunging attack, which does a lot of damage. Your roll grants you seconds of invincibility, so if you time it correctly, like then, you take no damage from the attack. You've got to be careful with it because it takes up your stamina. So you might get into a situation where rolling will get you out of danger but leave you vulnerable to another attack. So now I'm going to wait for him to attack. Time it right. I'm going to hit him with a heavy attack while I've got a window. See, the combat is very intricate in this game. It's all about timing your attacks, managing your stamina and your health, and then inflicting damage when you get the opportunity. Shit me, I've almost got him though. So now we're in our next area, and we just kind of explore around a bit. And you just kind of make your way up here. The game kind of forces you into this. The path narrows and you're just left with this one point to go to. And here we are in Lordran at an already lit bonfire. And there's your next little bit of tutorial in Kindle, level up and kindle at bonfires. I told you I was going to fuck words up. And you got a guy over here who you'll probably come over and talk to immediately. But I think that's a good place to leave this for the time being. So I'm just going to give you guys a wave bye-bye. And see you next time. If there is a next time.